What's up, guys? Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the weekend, right? I mean, Fridays, do you consider Friday the weekend? Comment weekend if you consider Friday the weekend. I consider Friday the weekend for me. I don't know. For me, Friday's the weekend. I'm just throwing that out there. So, let me know your thoughts on that. All right, first and foremost, let's get everything rocking and rolling tonight. Let's get today. You know what I mean? Let's get the push notification sent out. I'm going to do that first. Okay, so you guys have that, and hopefully that will be quick. Let's see, push notification headed your way now. You guys should have that in a few seconds, and then I'll also do the old everyone tag. Hey, everyone. Yep, there it is. Love that. Love that. That is quick. Hey, everyone, join us live now. There you go. Boom. So tag and push, both taken care of. Tag and push. Ready to roll here on this Friday, and it looks to be a beautiful day here in Myrtle. The sun is trying to poke its way out through the clouds, and it's in the 50s right now, and not going to get much higher than that. It's going to be a cool weekend, and next week it's going to start warming up, though. It'll get back into the 60s, maybe 70s next week, which is going to be cool. So cheers, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome week going into last weekend before Christmas. This is where everyone starts freaking out. This is where everyone starts getting stressed, starts getting, gotta run out, gotta do some shopping, credit card in hand. And think, if they can go drop hundreds or, however much money on gifts, would someone drop less than $10 on a business that could make them and save them more money? Yes. Yes, they can. Celeste, what's going on? Heather, how are you? Good to see you. Mary, what's up? Tag and push. Appreciate that. If you guys got both, the tag and the push, comment both. If you guys got just one or the other, comment tag or push. Let me know. It's good to see that the push notifications are working well. Those are going out, nice and on time. I'll even send it out again. We'll send it out again. We'll let everybody know that we're live right now because it's Friday. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. We're gonna talk about some stuff. I might even show you some stuff. Okay, I might even show you some stuff. You know what? I think I will show you some stuff. I'll give you guys a little hint, a little clue as to kind of like what's going on here. One of the things that I'm working on right now, which I'll be honest with you, I really, 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 really like what I'm going to show you. It's something that's coming in January to you, funnel team exclusive. Nowhere else can anyone in my econ or our business get it except on the funnel team. Throwing that out. A lot of both comments coming in. That's good. You guys are getting notified. You're in the know, which is awesome. So first off, let's talk sales. Okay? Having a pretty good week. Obviously, I'm going to keep it real with you. Obviously, sales are a little soft, at least compared to the beginning of the promo around Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We're probably, a little less than half those sales right now. But again, it's, we're less than 7 days before Christmas. Is this a surprise? Nah, not really. It's really, really not a big deal. Personally for me, and I'm just going to give you my honest 2 cents, I don't know about you, but I can't wait. I can't wait for the holidays to be over. I can't wait for them to be, see, now the sun's coming out. It's beautiful outside. Now that, I can't wait for the holidays to be over, and I can't wait to literally just focus on grinding, hustling, sales, team, growth, all of those things. For me personally, next week, we're going to 2 different events here in the neighborhood. My sister's flying in. And yes, of course, I'm looking forward to having my sister here. My parents are down here. They're visiting. So it's there's just so much going on, and there's so much you got to do, all those other things. And, I can't wait for all that stuff to be done. So we can just focus on building and growing. And then that's literally it. So January, let's freaking go. Do you guys feel me on that? Like, are you guys feeling that too? What are you guys feeling going into Christmas? Like, are you looking forward to it? Do you want it to be over? Are you guys just kind of like ready to like get to grinding and building and making sales? Like, what do you guys, drop some comments down below. What are you guys feeling right now? Like, where do you want to be over the next 2 weeks, or as we head into 2025, as we get into January? Where's your head at? What are you guys focused on right now? What are you guys feeling right now? Put that in the comments down below. I'm just kind of, let me know your thoughts. I don't need to be the only one talking here, okay? I mean, maybe live I do, but you know, you guys can also throw your comments in the chat. Albert says, yes, feeling it. Heather's over it. Okay, copy that. All right, so anyway, yes, ready for normal life again. I hear you, Nikki. I hear you. So let's talk about sales for a minute. I want to throw some highlights out there because, again, happens like literally every single week. We only had one person so far this week make their very first sale. Normally we have like 3, 4, 5 of these. But again, you know, it's a little soft, a little quiet right now going into Christmas. No big deal. Not worried about it at all, by the way. But shout out, guys. Shout out to, I hope I don't butcher the name. Shout out to Jerry Weddle. Jerry Weddle. Got his, literally just signed up, I think like 3 days ago, maybe 2, maybe 3 days ago. Just got started, already made his very first sale. Jerry, you the man. Way to go. I mean, again, I've mentioned this so many times. I love seeing when brand new people plug in, get started, and get results super quick. It's just, there's no better feeling, guys. And you guys know this, like we've shared this over in our results Facebook group, which, by the way, you guys really need to be using and utilizing that results Facebook group. I utilize it almost every single day. I take screenshots of it for my email list. I send videos out about it. I showed you guys how to make a video about it. I saw some of you guys literally demoing that video, at least the ones I saw. I might have missed others, but Shannon, Catherine, awesome job there on taking that content that works really well. Really quick, going through a couple more of these comments here. Ready for 2025 to be off to a fantastic start. Yes. Focus feels split right now, so looking forward to just one focus in January. Yes, agree 1000%. Excited for Christmas, but ready for the new year too. Yes, also agree. So plain and simple, guys, like, you know, it's coming, you know, it's coming. You know, relief, one focus, all of those things, it's coming. And I've even said to myself, like, I know that it is going to be right now, this time of year. And this is what we talked about earlier in the week, guys, on Monday when I gave you guys the update. Don't forget, this is really important here too, because you're not really going to see a whole lot of updates. I might send out some push notifications, maybe an email over the weekend, but please let's not forget next week's webinar, okay, tftwebinars.com, is on Monday. The next 2 weeks are on Monday, okay? So everyone familiar with that? What is it? What is a double piece? What does that get? Yo, confetti. Okay. So Happy New Year. So next 2 weeks. Okay. So we have the 23rd and the 30th. 23rd and the 30th will be on a Monday, those webinars. So we're not doing Tuesdays. And, you know, as far as it is what it is, it's going to be what it's going to be, you know, the next 2 weeks. But the reason, like, you know, we could have just canceled the webinars, could have said, oh, you know, the webinars Tuesdays, they fall on Christmas Eve, they fall on New Year's Eve. Let's just cancel. We don't quit. We don't give up. We're going to keep going. Even if the attendance is a little soft, even if, you know, whatever, we're going to make the most of it. We're going to make the most of it. So next week, Monday webinar. Everybody comment Monday webinar. So I know you guys are paying attention. And like I said, I'll send out some notifications, most likely over the weekend on Sunday, letting you guys know, hey, Monday webinar next week, not Tuesday. Let me go back to sales. Okay, let me go back to sales here. Shout out to everybody. At least one sale this week so far. Isabella, Kirsty, Charity, Richard, Cynthia all got one sale. Cynthia, thank you for the post over in the results Facebook group. Love that when you guys are getting sales. Again, make sure you guys go over to the Results Facebook group. Shout out to both Shannon and Catherine. Shannon and Catherine, both with 4 sales this week. Absolutely awesome job there. Way to go. John with 6 sales this week. Bill with a couple of sales this week. I have 11 sales this week. Pretty good week so far. Let's close it strong, guys. Let's close it really, really strong and get out there and make it happen. Let's go make it happen. Remember, the countdown timers on your year-end, I was going to say Black Friday, but your year-end holiday promo, okay, that all ends tonight. Those countdown timers end tonight. So really push hard today, guys. Really push hard today. So if you don't have a sale yet, can you get a sale today? If you have 1 sale, can you get 2 sales? If you have 4 sales, can you get 5 sales? If you have, 2, can you get 3? I bet you can. I bet you can if you get out there and you go push. And again, I know it's a busy time of year. People might be traveling, especially going into the weekend before Christmas. Christmas falls on a Wednesday, so a lot of people are traveling this weekend. I get it. So again, we just have to, we have to make the most of this time and get out there and use it to our advantage. But the most important thing is not to completely take your foot off the gas pedal, okay? Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. Don't be like everybody else that goes into the holidays and completely sits back. Remember, especially over these next 2 weeks, people are on their phones more than ever, okay? People are on their phones more than ever over these next 2 weeks. Holidays, shopping, scrolling on social. So now is an incredible time for you to take advantage of that. Simple as that. Okay. So let me give you guys some other updates. Okay. So reminder, Monday webinar. That's obviously an update. Don't forget about that. Next 2 weeks, Monday webinars, not Tuesday. Once we circle into the new year, once we get into January, we will swing back to Tuesdays like we always do. Okay. Other webinars that we're working on. And again, I will ask you this again, and you guys can drop a comment and let me know. I think I know which way we're going to lean on this, but I want your 2 cents on this as well. So what I'm doing here, I'll show you guys a quick little snapshot. So what I'm doing here is I'm working on, these are the new slides, okay? These right here are the new slides. So once the Black Friday promo ends, this is what I'm working on right here, these new slides. And I'm just going to kind of like very, very, very quickly kind of scroll on through them. I'm adding a couple of new slides in. You guys haven't seen this slide yet. So I'm adding that in there. And also I'm going to, as we get into, just to give you guys a little highlight, a little preview, as we go through the webinar, and we get into all the value. I don't know if you guys remember before, I had all the value broken down into multiple slides. What I'm finding is that part of the webinar kind of takes like a really decent chunk of time. So I kind of sandwiched it all onto one slide, which I think is going to be a little more impactful. So I kind of like that. And then obviously we're going to recap again, what they get, the value that they get up here, the value added. You guys can see it right there, over $10,000 in free value. So anyway, working on some new webinar slides right now, getting that ready for the new year. Once we launch, once we come out of, the year-end Black Friday, Cyber Monday promo, once we come out of that and we go into, business as usual, back to normal, as we talked about. So here's my 2 cents. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to focus on, and I think this is going to be the way to go. Remember how we've been kind of talking all this month, right? When I reflect back as to what worked really, really, really well. And again, guys, the proof, the data is in the numbers right now. We have a holiday promo going on right now, a year-end promo going on right now, and we're seeing way more sales this month than we did in November. Okay, we're seeing way more sales this month with a holiday promo than we did in November. So why is that? Well, because we went from leading with the $100 offer to leading with the $10 offer. So, I mean, is it any real surprise that sales are up? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Is it any surprise that sales are up? We're leading with a lower ticket, so it brings in more members. It's pretty simple, right? So now as we go into 2025, as we turn the corner and we come out of the holiday promo, my thought is that we lead with the $20 offer. Now for you, yourself, if you want to lead with the $100 offer, you go right ahead. You could use the $100 funnel. You can use the Get Weekly Paychecks funnel, the GWP funnel. Both of those lead with the $100 offer. Your own content, if you want to lead with the $100, you can. If you want to create content on YouTube, you can lead with the 100. But my theory and my thought is, as I look back and I reflect back to when sales were the greatest with TFT, with my own personal sales, it's always been leading with the lower ticket offer. So I think for us, let me know your thoughts. I think for us that one of the best things that we can do as a team is lead with the $20 offer. And what do we always find out? Like Catherine's told me this, Shannon's told me this, Bill and I talk about this. Like some of you guys have told me, hey, when people watch my content, I give them the option and they still choose the 100. So you never know what people are going to lean towards. You can always give them the option, but I think we're going to get the most bang for the buck. We're going to get, the best quantity numbers coming onto our team leading with the lower ticket offer. And of course, people always upgrade. I literally just had somebody upgrade yesterday. They came in at the $10 pro. You ready for this? They came in at the $10 promo and they upgraded to the $100 level. So it's like, you never know. And people always upgrade. And we see that all the time. We've seen that over the years. So you never know. So comment either 20. Now remember, when we decide to pick a dollar amount, it can't be this or that. It's got to be definitive. It's got to be the 20. It's got to be the 40, or it's got to be the 100. It's got to be one or the other. It can't be both. So what do you guys feel is the best way to go as we turn the corner into 2025? I think for me personally, based on the data and the numbers and what I've seen in the past and looking at all the data and doing all the research, I think that the 20 is the way to go because it's going to bring the most amount of quantity onto our team. And we all know with our compensation plan, with our business model that we have, this business is all about the residuals. It's all about the residuals. So the more quantity you have, the higher your residuals are going to be. And the best chance to get the most amount of people is with the lower ticket versus the higher ticket. Just my 2 cents. So comment 20, 40, or 100. How do you guys feel that we should lead as we come out of the promo and we head into 2025? What do you guys think? 20, 40, or 100? Drop a comment in there right now. Just comment one of those 3 numbers. And please don't say this or that. Like, make a decision. Pick one. Pick one. 20, 40, or 100. You guys know my thoughts. And that doesn't mean if every single one of you guys votes 100, then we'll do 100. You know what I mean? But you guys also have the opportunity you have all of the funnels you need. You have a $20 funnel. You have a $100 funnel. You actually have 2 $100 funnels because the Get Weekly Paychecks funnel leads with 100. The $100 funnel obviously leads with 100. The year-end promo right now is the promo. You have the 20. So you have multiple different things that you can choose, directions you should go. Everybody's commenting 20, so sounds like it's a no-brainer. Okay, so we're going to lead with that. So as I go and I put those slides together and I finish putting those slides together for the new year, I will have the $20 verbiage and value and lingo in there. I mean, think about this too. Like if we've been crushing it all month with a $10 offer, there's absolutely no reason why we can't crush it in 2025. 10 to 20 is not a big deal. 10 to 20 is really not a big deal at all. Okay. So you guys need to think about that. 10 to 20 is not a big deal. Now, 10 to 100, that's a stretch. When you look in when you look at percentages, that's a big percent increase. It's a big percent increase, right? Okay. So yeah, Shannon just dropped a great comment down here. I want to read it for you guys so you guys can understand this. Shannon says, I've been promoting the $10 offer on YouTube, and my last 3 sales were $100 because they can just see the value coming in at the higher level. Okay. So think about that. This is exactly what I talked about, guys, this month. So I don't remember when it was, like a week ago, when I was talking about reflecting back and recycling forward. As we recycle forward and we look at things in the past that worked really well, you guys know for sure, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So when we look forward and we go to recycle and use things that we know for sure worked really well, okay, we know that low ticket works. But when you give people the option and say, hey, what level do you want to enroll into? 20, 40, or 100. If you commit at the 100, you get all this stuff. Commit at the 20, you get this, right? Let them make the choice. And more often than not, they will go for the higher ticket. Simple as that, okay? So great feedback and comment by Shannon, guys. And it's the truth. I was literally just talking about this a little while ago, okay? When you lead with the low ticket, hook them in with the low ticket, but then when it's time for them to join, time for them to decide, you never know. When you give them all 3 choices, you never know, okay? Okay, now, other things. I want to give you guys a very quick update on global. Obviously, I've talked about global here over the last couple of months. We're waiting for the latest update from the corporate team as to when and kind of where global is. I've had a lot of you guys, not just you guys, but a lot of people in general, whether it be on my, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, hey, when's global? When can I join? I'm in X country. Like, can I get in? As soon as we have any updates, we know that's kind of been talked about, especially this time of year. I feel like they're getting really close. I don't have a definitive date for you. When we do, you guys will obviously be the first to know, so we can do like a big launch around it. As of right now, we're not really sure. We're hoping it's going to be sooner than later. That was the original plan. So let's, hope for everything, especially going into 2025. It'll be so epic and awesome if we can also launch global into 2025. But again, as soon as we have those updates, you guys will be the first to know. Okay. So that's the update on that. Now, lastly, I mentioned this earlier, working on some new things. So we're working on the new webinar slides. We're going to have a new presentation for you guys once we come out of the year-end promo and that sort of thing. Other thing that will be available for you guys in January. So you guys know that right now we have a standalone credit repair sales page for you guys, okay, that you guys can use where it just sells credit repair. If you guys want to lead with the credit repair, you guys can definitely do that. I've done that. I've made sales from that. I know some of you guys, like Mary and so on, have led with the credit repair sales page and gotten sales from that. So obviously it does work. It does convert. What we're going to be launching soon is a travel page, a standalone travel page that you guys can use. Now, for those of you guys that want to market just the travel itself, if you guys want to have that as like, an extra thing in your content, an extra little something that you guys throw out there every now and then, in order to market the travel, you have to be at the higher level. So there's only 2 memberships. There's only 2 monthly memberships inside of my econ, right? You have the FSM level, which is $39 a month. And then you have the EBM level, which is $59 a month. It's only a $20 difference, okay? So if you want to market the standalone travel page, you have to be at that higher level because you're not going to get access to the travel site yourself, okay? Now, I suppose maybe you could go market it and not use it, but that would be kind of weird. if you were marketing something that you didn't have access to. Personally, for me, that's just how I'd look at it. Like I wouldn't market something that I didn't use myself. You know what I mean? Because that would just be, I don't know, it would just be kind of weird. But let me give you guys a little sneak peek. Okay, I have the page done. I have the video just about done. So I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of the travel page that's coming your way. Okay. Now, obviously, we're going to need to, I'm going to redo this a little bit right now because this is branded. This specifically is not branded for the team right now. This is not branded for the team, but we're going to make this branded for the team. Okay. So it's basically built out. The framework is basically here. Get paid to travel the world. Really cool stuff. We have all the bullet points right over here, which is really, really cool. Okay. So you guys are going to be able to do that. We're going to get rid of this option, create free account. We're going to get rid of that. But the page is basically done. And I just need to tweak a couple of things here in this video. I need to just tweak just a couple of things right there. And then this is going to be ready to go. Got some really great testimonials already in there, which is really, really cool. Excited about that. Okay. Just built this out like a really cool travel page. Obviously, I'm going to get rid of that. So this won't be there. So where it says Meet Daniel, it won't be about me. It'll be about the funnel team. So that'll be in there. But this is basically the framework is done. Just got to tweak a couple of things here. And again, this page right here, I've been actually using, the reason why I'm showing you guys this is I've been using that for myself. That's something that I built out a while ago. And then we're just going to convert that over. I'm going to get rid of all the personal stuff on there. We're going to tweak the video so it's more for the team. But again, the framework, the video is already out, done. Just got to clip a couple things out of the video and trim a couple things out of the website. But that's basically ready to go, and that will be ready for you guys in January. And it'll be 100% team focused. And if you want to just sell the travel by itself. Now, why is it cool? You know, when you think about credit repair as a standalone or the products or services as a standalone, why would those be good things to market? Well, it's as simple as this, guys. Our membership, okay, is, and everybody comment this below right now. This is the most important thing about our business. Recurring monthly income. That's it. Everybody comment that below right now, okay? Recurring monthly income. So if you bring someone in to the credit repair page or you bring someone into the travel only sales page and they sign up, what do you get? You get recurring monthly income. That's it. Simple as that. So for those of you guys that want to lead with the product, or those of you guys that want to have another option, something other than just promoting the business, you guys are going to have that. You already have that with the standalone credit repair, but in January, you guys will have the standalone travel page. So very, very excited about that as well. So a lot of good stuff, guys. Obviously, a lot of good stuff heading your way. There won't be any slowing down for us on the back end going through the holidays. We're going to be working, grinding, doing webinar presentations, building out what I just showed you guys, making sure that going into the new year, you guys have every tool, every resource that you guys need to get out there and win. And, I'm very, very, very much looking forward to, getting through this holiday stretch and then just hitting the grindstone hard, my friends, in 2025 and really, really going after it. But as I've mentioned to you guys so many times, okay, these next 2 weeks is gonna help you set the tone for 2025. Like, please don't wait for 2025 to get here and be like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, you're already going to be behind. You can set that tone right now as we're on our way up into 2025. Okay. You don't have to wait for it to come. It's already here. Okay? It's just a day on a calendar. It's another day. That's all it really is. Okay? But one thing as we wrap up here, what I want you guys to think about is, what is your number one goal in 2025? And I want you guys to be really, really specific. What is your number one goal in 2025? Drop that in the comments down below. And I'm going to tell you my goal right now. I'm going to kind of like either, manifest this, or I'm going to speak this into existence, or I'm also going to hold myself accountable to you guys. My goal, one of my goals, I have several goals, but one of my goals is 10,000 active team members. Okay. 10,000 active team members. And I want you to think about, if you think about the compensation plan and what's possible with our compensation plan, 10,000 active team members is over $100,000 a month. That's where I'm headed in 2025. Okay. $100,000 a month, over 10,000 active team members. That's my goal. What is your goal? Okay. Drop that in the comments below. Okay. So what is your goal? And by the way, I really, 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 really hope that you guys have your goals written down, because at the end of the day, like I've mentioned many, many times, if you don't know what you're reaching for, if you don't know what you're going after, how could you possibly expect to achieve it? And I'll just be real. Like, for those of you guys that show up here, and you're waving the pom-poms and you're here every single day and you're excited, and it's like to be here is cool, to be here is great. To show up is great. But if you don't know what you're aiming for, then what are you doing? And some of you guys commented like, hey, I want to make a lot of sales. Cool. Awesome. Great. How many sales? When are you going to hit that number? Okay. What specifically is that number? Having a goal is one thing, but being very clear, precise, and specific is completely different. We all want to make sales. We all want to make a lot of money. But if you don't have something clear and decisive that you're reaching for, how can you expect to achieve it? Okay. Please don't let this be another year of just throwing enough mud against the wall and then hoping that it sticks. Be very clear in your thought process. Be very clear and decisive in your actions. Okay? Have something specific, have it written down, and then reverse engineer it back to where you are today. So as an example, I'll give you the real life example for me. If my goal is 10,000 active team members, I know that I have to have at least minimum of 5 really good leaders or legs that are actively building. People just like me that are actively building, going out and doing whatever it takes. So if I don't have those people on my team, in just this specific example, I need to be finding those people. I need to be seeking those people out. I need to be getting out there and seeing who's out there in, the niche, who's out there in the market, who's out there that could potentially be looking for a new home. And I'm going to be actively on a daily basis seeking those people out, because those people are part of my big long-term goal. But if I just said I want to make a boatload of money and I wasn't clear and precise about it, I might not be taking those action steps each and every day. Okay? So I'll give you an example. I have right here written down reach outs. Part of my daily activity is reaching out to specific people every single day. And I have 2 names written down on my notebook that I will be reaching out to today. If those people join and they turn the light switch on and they go to work, that will 100% help me towards my goal. So each and every day, I'm taking definitive action steps towards my bigger goal. Does that make sense, guys? Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So there you go. Gary says 2 sales a week, $2,000 a month in 4 months. Love that. Very specific. Catherine, 3,000 active members by this time next year. And I can tell you right now, 3,000 active team members will have you at an average income, of about $30,000 a month. About $30,000 a month. So that will be a great place to be. Okay, love that. All right. So think about it. Some of you guys are saying like, consistent sales. Like, that's cool. But what, I'm just going to be real and brutal here. Like, what the hell is consistent sales? What does that even mean? Drill it down. Drill it down to what consistent sales means to you. So is that a sale a day? Is that 2 sales a day? Is that 1 sale a week? What is consistent sales? Be precise. Be specific. And then reverse engineer that back to where you're taking those action steps daily to get you towards your goals. Now, I know for me, 10,000 active team members, is that going to be next month? No. Is that going to be by March? Maybe. Most likely not, but maybe. You never know. Might have a good run. But I know the action steps I need to take each and every day because I know how specific, how laser focused that goal actually is. Okay? So for you, be specific, be precise. Please remember that. It's very, very, very important. Okay? Okay. So now, that is it, my friends. Remember, going into the weekend here, push hard today on the year-end promo. Countdown timers on that expire tonight. And then we have the weekend. We're going to get out there and we're going to rock it out over the weekend and get ready for Monday's webinar, okay? Big day on Monday. Let's make it as big as we can. I know it's Christmas week. I know it's 2 days before Christmas, but let's get out there and let's do everything we can to make that the best webinar possible. And we'll close as many sales as possible. And then we'll go through Christmas week. We'll all enjoy the time with our family and everything else, and we'll enjoy that. And then we'll circle back around again on the 30th, and we will do the same thing, and we'll grind it out as hard as we possibly can for the rest of this year. Greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Love you guys. Get out there. Let's go crush it. Let's go make it an awesome weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Later.